You know Chris very well. You work with Chris a lot. You're good friends.
Yes.
You know this Chris Messina.
I do.
But Ben, do you know this Chris Messina? Okay?
Oh, boy.
There's this guy.
Oh, boy.
There's this guy.
Oh, boy.
There's this guy.
Oh, boy.
Chris, what is it? What's going on? What's going on here?
Photos away from Ben. So my mom was a dancer, and she became a dance teacher. She stopped when she had kids, but her love of dance became mine.
Yeah, it did. She passed that on, I see.
I don't think you can just call this a love of dance, Chris. I don't think you get away with this that easily.
It's kind of a Liberace love of dance.
Yeah.
Look at that neckline there. That's
Wow, you went deep. The hair hadn't come in yet.
No.
But you were
What do
ready
you
for it.
remember about this time? Do you remember this shoot?
I remember getting my ass kicked a lot.
Right.
Yeah. I wanted to be John Travolta. You know, I saw Grease, and I was like, oh, that's John Travolta,
It's a version of Travolta.
Right? That's a very John Travolta.
When you went and did that, did they say now hold your legs like this and we've got the outfit? And you were like, this is it, I'm going to kill it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, looks like I'm holding in a right?
It's actually giving me a great idea. I think that's a great character for you.
You
I
like
do.
that?
You know, yeah.
And
Like a
just
kind
gets...
of misguided Baryshnikov wannabe.
Go on.
Yeah, I wanted to be. I danced to Grease Lightning when I was in kindergarten, and that was cute. But by the time you hit junior high in Long Island, wearing tights and doing ballet wasn't.
It's sort of an equivalent of the great Santini.
Yeah. It's like the Karate Kid
forced into this
without any karate, or Billy Elliot without any talent.
Well, look, let's talk about Air. It is my favourite film I've watched in so long. Brilliantly directed. The reviews all say how brilliantly refreshing, what an incredible story it is. Ben, explain what it is about the film, this story that you wanted to tell, and who you both play in the movie.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of it that I was really interested in, including when we were starting this new company, and it's a story about, in a way, about people asking to be treated and valued, you know, in a way that reflects their own self-worth, and a way they contribute in fairness and equity, and the way kind of capitalism companies can kind of grind people and the people's relationship to their job. And it's about a lot of things. But one of the things that I really liked about it, broadly speaking, was that it was a movie that was going to depend on the performances and the writing. And I know a lot of actors who I love and can rely on. And I thought it would be fun. And I really wanted to say, look, you can make a movie. It doesn't have to. Guys don't have to fly. And I say that as a former recovering cape wearer. And I feel like you want to see a movie about people and what they care about, and that can be surprising and funny and smart, and that people will go in the theater. It was a gamble, but I loved it, and because they're the kind of movies that I like, and I want to make it, so I don't want them to go away.
Same. I mean, can I ask you, is there ever a point when you get the script and I'm sure you were working on the script and all those things that you think, oh, is there anyone else that should play Phil Knight? Or do you immediately think, I'm playing Phil Knight?
No. Well, how it works is this. I have to be on the set anyway if I'm directing. And they pay me more if I'm also in one of the...
Right.
So, the one time I wasn't in the movie I directed, I kept thinking, like, this guy's eating my lunch here. No reason I'm not... No, I thought it'd be funny. It's a funny character because everyone wants to make fun of the boss, right?
Yeah.
Phil Knight's innovative, he's a titan of industry, he's all these things. But, like, really, in retrospect, these great success stories, I think are just kind of cluster that end up heading down the right way half the time. Like, they don't see it clearly. They're arguing, they're people, they're trying to do something, but they're not sure what or how. And to have the boss who's kind of this big capitalist innovator and a former rebel, hippie, jogging shoe guy, Buddhist, but who's also got, like, the purple Porsche and, the big company that's worth $1 billion to deal with the board. There are a lot of contrasts there. We get a lot of mileage for the other actors to play off of. And also you have to have somebody, we all know what happens, right? There's got to be somebody plausibly suspicious and, saying, well, I don't know if this is going to work. And to be fair to Phil, like, he actually, we showed him the movie, which when I first started around, I was like, maybe this wasn't a good idea. But no, he was sweet, very, very kind of. Obviously, we changed things, and there's many things are different, but he felt the spirit we captured, which was a nice thing to say. But he showed me an article from Forbes magazine in 1984 that David Falk, he says, leaked after they made the deal to sign Jordan, that says, if you need look no further for signs that Nike has completely lost its way than that they paid $250,000 to Michael Jordan, who has yet to play a day in the NBA.
Wow.
Wow.
So it was a big deal.